Hello! Welcome to We Have Issues. I'm Anthony.
I'm Stevie Wildcard.
I'm Tina.
And I'm KT Carly LaFusile. I'm sticking with it.
Sticking with it.
That's my name.
So we're live. We're live here for our... Guys, we're on episode 292. That's
Spits everywhere.
crazy.
Wild.
We're on like episode a billion now.
290 woo.
Yeah, right? Yeah, we've done too many of these. This is our last episode, everyone. No, it's not. But welcome. Thank you for joining us.
The
Thank you for...
final countdown.
Yeah, oh my gosh. That'll be an interesting. We'll do like a 24-hour live show when that happens. But we're here. We're here live to just talk about our issues and celebrate our new Kickstarter campaign, which is been fully funded now. We have like 14 days left. We are
50 backers too. We crossed the 50 threshold.
We crossed the 50 threshold. So welcome to everyone who's watching us now. If you're in the chat, let us know if you can hear everything okay. I'm hoping you can. Let us know. But otherwise, how are you guys? How's life? How's life, Steven?
Life is good. How's life for you, baby girl?
It's good.
So good. My
Wow,
life is
so
awesome.
good. We've been keeping up. We've been keeping up with the Kardashians. By Kardashians, I mean Daredevil. Have you been watching Daredevil?
Not yet. No. We are not caught up with that.
Oh, well then we will
It's
STF
so good.
because the new season of Daredevil's been really friggin' good.
No, we
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed that the chat's on the screen.
You watched season 1 though, right?
That's so
Yeah.
high tech.
Of Born Again.
Yes. We watched some of it. Well, I watched a few episodes. You only watched one, right?
I watched one, and I didn't like it. I'm sorry, everybody. Can hate me.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it. I'm sorry.
Friendship over.
Friendship over.
Oh my god,
we've-
that's all it takes.
Oh, Steven, you're murdering
happened?
us. What happened?
I fixed it. I don't know why I did that, but I fixed it.
So anyway, yeah, we've been watching The Boys. That's what we've been like. We caught up with that. Now we're back to like doing drawing, and I'm coloring this dang comic book. So we're watching Always Sunny in Philadelphia again. Is what we started.
Yeah, that's
So.
fun.
We actually just put, because like with Always Sunny, I never know where we left off because Always Sunny isn't a show I like religiously jump to when the new seasons drop. So I'm like, did we see this one? Did we see this one? So we actually went back to a season that we think that we've seen, but we're just watching it from there. So we're rewatching it. The one we started on was one where Frank and Mac, Dennis, and Dee are trying to recreate like a meat cube.
Oh, yeah.
And then Frank and Charlie, I think it's meat cubes, and
Yes.
Yes.
But anyways, that was a funny episode. So we're starting from there. We're gonna work our way to the current episode.
Gotcha. Yeah, we just started at the very first episode. But oh my god, how have you guys been this week though? Have you gotten anything done with the comic, or are you just like watching the Kickstarter change over time?
I've been like, this week I touched up the final page a little bit, but I'm really just waiting for the colors. I gotta do the colors and then add the cameos. And I'm trying to create space for the cameos too on that last page because I think I can actually squeeze.
We have a lot. Like there's
those
a lot
top
of space.
3 panels. I can probably add characters in each one of those panels,
so-
and then I can add probably 4 or 5 people on the bottom.
I'm so excited because a few people already got cameos. We still have spots left, which means if you want to be in our comic book, you can go do that now. I'll post the link below, but you can find it in any of our previous episodes recently. It's on Kickstarter, and you can search for Deathless issue 4, and it'll pop up. But it's funded, so basically, if you go and you get the cameo tier, you're going to be in a comic book because this thing is definitely getting published. Steven, you know how every once in a while I have a story and where like I roll a 1 on Constitution where my stomach for some reason just decides to.
It's a consistent problem for you.
Listen.
It's so consistent.
You are a man who almost poops his pants.
I am a man. Guys, let me tell you something about me. I have yet to poop my pants. I feel like a winner.
Yeah,
Okay.
The key word is almost.
Yeah, I said almost.
Yeah.
I said almost.
He's poop free since '93. Okay, guys. I mean,
You know what's crazy
Best
is,
year.
and what's crazy is it's accurate. Like that's like actually like last time it happened. But dude, I'm not someone I don't get sick very often, and I never ever get nauseous. Like, you know, like people are like, oh, I feel queasy or whatever. Like, I don't get that ever. And the only time in my life I do is when there's like food sickness involved. If I'm like, and when it happens,
poisoning.
like a food poisoning,
Yeah.
you know. And so I was at work and I got pub subs. I got a sandwich and it's oops all veggies, you know. So I'm just like, you know, I feel like there are too many opportunities in a veggie sub for something to go wrong. You know, like it's just like horribly wrong.
There's a lot of hands that could have touched something that is not prepared other than being touched.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, and then there's
you
also
think about the amount of people who order like meats and cheese versus only veggies,
and
like the not.
and if they don't
changing
change their
it.
gloves.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yes. So there's so many things, and then of course like I get mayo on my sandwich. So it's just, like there's always like something could have been sitting there and cooking up some bacteria for me. And Steven, it happened. I was at work.
Ugh.
And I'm sitting there, and I had about like an hour and a half left of my shift, you know. And I'm just an hour and a half left of my shit at work.
Hour and a half left of my shit.
That's how I gauge my time now. So anyway, hour and a half.
It's like the countdown clock from Zelda. Sorry, it's the countdown clock from like Zelda Majora's Mask, where it's like, boom, 1.5 hour till Anthony's shit, and it's like.
So okay. If you're joining us for the first time, I know this is weird and gross, but as Levi in the chat says, listen, it is humbling. Everybody has these situations, and
there's a whole book about this.
There's a whole children's book about it. Read a freaking book, okay? No, but I just find it hilarious, and I'm only talking about it because it literally just happened. So like, why would I not talk about this week? Dude, I had a situation, and the reason I'm actually talking about it is because, do you guys? I know Steven does, but do you all run like simulations in your head while you're driving? You know, like if you're in certain situations, are you just like, if that person cuts me off, this is gonna happen. If there's a cop here and they pull me over, what do I do? And so I start like running the simulation of that. That's why I wanted to bring it up to see like how you guys think. So like when you're in the car and you're in a situation.
If you recall from last week, I am not present when I'm driving.
Oh,
I
you're
know.
on autopilot.
That's a different Tina. It's like Severance, but in the car.
That's amazing.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm originally from New Jersey, and road rage is real up there. So my simulations mostly, that's fair. Mostly stem from, if this person fucks with me this way, I'm gonna murder them this way.
It's like the 2-second interaction just goes for 5 minutes of Carly just being Jersey. And I'm like, all right.
If you want to hear a really creative
Carly's
string
like
of
the
curse
guy
words.
at the end of Billy Madison where he's like rubbing the lipstick all over himself and like crossing names off the list.
Literally, though.
Oh my god.
Boy, I'm glad I called that guy.
Yeah.
It's so crazy because like, okay, so I'm in the car and I have to go to the bathroom like terribly. I am in an emergency. I'm to the point where I'm clearly not trusting my body. I'm holding like my muscles stiff. I'm trying to play music, but then also not putting music on because I'm like, oh, it's vibrating and I'm going through I'm trying everything, right?
That's
like
serious.
it's so serious. Like I felt like I was taking care of a baby at 3 a.m. Like, you know when like the baby wakes up, the baby starts screaming, and I'm like, ooh, is this helping? Is this helping? I'm burping myself, you know?
Oh my god.
Anyway,
You
so
need to have Carly
Levi,
do, like,
I
the
don't pretend
bicycle
to have
in the legs.
telekinesis. I have it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, yeah, I agree with my wife. I do have telekinesis in traffic. It's
He
crazy.
major has it,
I
for
do.
real.
And she has watched me change the light. It's pretty funny.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, silly, but anyway, dude. So I'm driving. I'm like burping myself. I'm trying my best to like rock myself to sleep like mentally, and yeah. But while this is happening, I'm like, what do I do if a cop pulls me over? Because I know it's just gonna happen. Like if as soon as I roll the window, he's gonna be like, roll the window down. I don't know if cops still do this move because no cars have a crank anymore.
Excuse me,
like,
sir, do you have any grape
yeah.
I do.
Do you? There you go. Oh yeah, you had to build this.
I've got some gray poop on. I am punny, y'all.
Hell yeah,
Hi,
that's my wife.
Lucas.
Hey everyone, if you're just joining us, I'm telling a story about how I nearly pooped on a cop. So
Great facts over here.
No, but so anyway, my brain's running the simulation of like, if I get pulled over, I'm gonna crank it. I'm gonna do the what is it, the Chris Farley bees? You know, like I have all these thoughts in my head, and they're all silly. But in my head, everyone is super reasonable. Like everyone's like, oh, you have to poop? You have to poop, bro? That's okay that you're going 30 over. Get out of here. You go, you do the thing. Like everyone's super
Go
nice.
shit, man.
Yeah. Like
They give you a police escort.
I was gonna say, in my head, it's always a police escort at the end of it. It's always me having like a very reasonable conversation. Sometimes I get in
And the
his
cops like,
car.
"Can I just take you to the nearest gas station?" "No, officer, it has to be my house." There's so many specifics.
So okay. So thankfully, guys, I will tell you, I've known for a long time that this woman is the person for me. I have known. Like I was very confident early on that I was gonna spend the rest of my life with this person. But like,
Aw,
you know that. But
Had to play it cool.
no.
but
Can't let
dude,
it go to my head.
I will tell you. We recently went to AT&T, which is another story that I think you should tell.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I almost forgot. I didn't even
wanna
write
tell
this down.
story.
This is actually.
Lives were changed on this.
All
day.
right. We'll talk about this. We're gonna tell the AT&T story in a minute because, like, guys, you have to understand how silly. I had a moment in AT&T. No big deal. It's no big deal. I don't even know why we're bringing it up. Anyway,
Anyway, more about me being
But
the one.
Yes, but the reason I'm even more certain that like I chose correctly in marrying this person is,
You chose.
dude.
Wow.
So I got a new phone. So I got a new phone, and I was like, oh my god. In my crazy like bubble gut state, I was like, oh, I'm hearing Steven type. I was like, I bet.
Sorry.
It's okay. I was like, I bet I can ask my phone to send her a text via my mouth as I'm driving.
Via my mouth.
So I use telekinesis. I talked to my phone, and it used telephonesis or whatever, and it got to her, right? And the message she sends back is, I already unlocked the door. It's ready for you. Like, just come in, when you're ready.
Dude, I got get locked when you're about to.
Yep, I got home, the door was unlocked, the dogs were out back, and I was perfect. It was amazing. It was wonderful, and I made it to the bathroom. Give me a high five. Amazing. It was incredible. 10 out of 10, no notes. So anyway, tell me about the last time you guys
had a
shit. I'm alone right now in the world.
I haven't had a shit situation in a long time. I do have a few comments on it. The last time I had a shit situation, which I'm sure I've told this story before on the podcast.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it. I was at a nice dinner party with my mom, my dad, and my sisters. This was before Brandon was born, so I was probably like 8, 9. Might have been even a touch before because my mom and dad worked at the same restaurant at that point. So we're at this nice dinner party, and I have to go right before we're about to leave. And I go to get in line, and it's like a house. So the lines for the bathroom, there's just a lot of people there. There was no way it was happening.
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, ugh. And it was all the way in Fort Myers, and I'm like, I can make it home. I can make it home. And we got in the car, and as soon as we got in the car, it's like my body thought the car was a bathroom, and it just amped up its desire. And I remember little 7 or 8-year-old me just going, and just shit my. I lost the fight.
Did you not say to your parents?
Yes, they knew.
Oh,
like,
they know.
Mom, Dad, I have to go. They're like, you'll make it. You'll make it. And I
Be
just went,
fine.
and it was like literally like lifting off the
Yeah.
seat.
Like Randy.
It's like Randy.
Just a full load.
Oh my god, it's like Phil Hartman colon
my
blow.
current job though.
Oh.
So I'm very fortunate. I'm very regular. Like I get up, the first drop of coffee that hits my lip, I have to go immediately, and
God
it's done
bless.
for the day. However, there was a morning recently where I woke up late and my whole system didn't start, so I really had to go. Now, I don't know. I'm sure I know we have construction workers in the chat, but using the restrooms that are for me on my job because of being a construction worker, you need to understand that no one wants to use a porta potty. So the reason why they're so disgusting is because every shit you see in that porta potty was a
It's an
desperate shit.
emergency.
It was
It's
an
all an
emergency.
emergency.
It's an emergency
That's such a
desperate
good
shit.
point.
There's not any.
That's so silly.
There's no clean. There's nothing. It's disgusting, dude. So then it's the game of finding the cleanest of the clean. And then I literally bring a spray bottle and like I'm not even joking. We disinfect. I take toilet paper and I put where my thing's gonna like touch.
No.
I'm not getting any sort of crazy.
Comes in prepared.
Oh yeah, but recently I had to use a porta potty for that
Oh my
because
God,
even
no.
using a porta potty to take a
porta
piss
potty
is
poops
miserable.
are bad.
No, it's
But I have to.
So,
I mean,
yeah,
that's
you
my,
have
that's
to.
what,
What
that's,
else?
what
Yeah.
that's my life.
So-
you know?
So hey to everyone, welcome to everyone in the chat. We're having the show isn't
Welcome to
always
We Have Poops.
we have pissues. No, but every week we talk about the various issues we face while we're making things in the world. We're trying to make a supernatural superhero culty comedy comic and also make it to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing here. No, I love you guys. Thank you for making me feel like I'm not alone in my bathroom endeavors. It's
Okay, I think we all know each other well
Yeah.
enough
yeah.
for me to share this.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
We
yes.
actually
Tina.
were just talking about this.
Tina has one, and it's not even that long ago.
I was like 23. And I think we were just leaving church, I want to say. And
Oh my god.
I can't remember if we were going.
power
I
of
think
Christ
we were
compelled her.
Okay, I remember now. We wanted to go to a yard sale,
Okay.
and we didn't quite like make it because I pooped my pants.
Oh
my god,
And then she was.
Listen, that's a life
And
hack.
It wasn't like
Here it
it wasn't
is.
like a dainty little shirt. Like it was like child with a diaper. Like I pooped my pants. Throw away the underwear. It is no longer good. Poop my pants.
Oh, Tina, it's one way to
Steven
get out
still
of
wanted
it,
to
but
be with me.
Oh
She
my
goes, I didn't want
god.
to tell you which underwear they were. They were your favorite. And they were your Spider-Man
They
underwear.
were my Spider-Man underwear.
oh, amazing. That's so good.
Wait, that just really
Sometimes the web
sells
slinger
the
just has to be,
like
you know.
toddler with a poop
Well,
emergency.
I didn't
though.
want to tell him like when it happened. I literally was like, "We have to go home right now."
Oh my
She
God.
Gwen Stacy those panties.
Oh my god.
Okay. Before we lose all of our viewers with all of our poop talk, let's see. So if you're joining us right now, welcome. Thank you for being a part of our live show. Every once in a while, we give people who are watching the opportunity to ask us questions. I think we should do like a quick questions from the colony segment. So if you have questions, ask them now while Steven hits you with the most beautiful rendition of our questions from the colony song.
You guys got some motherfucking questions tonight, and we're live. We're here to answer every single one. So gather around the campfire, boys and girls, and let's ask some motherfucking questions, because it's questions from the colony with Steven, Tina, KT, and Anthony. We're gonna answer all your questions.
Yeah.
Come on.
Questions from the colony. TM. So, so if you have any questions for us at all, feel free to ask them in the chat. I'll start us off with 2 questions. One from our producer JD, which is he wanted to know if we've read any Spawn books or know anything about Spawn, where a good place to start would be. Steven, do you know anything about Spawn?
I am going to be honest when it comes to Spawn. I'm very limited, like HBO series and like the movie from the 90s. I do know the current run of Spawn is drawn by my favorite artist, Carlo Barberi. He's the current illustrator, or he at least was the current illustrator of Spawn for like the last couple hundred.
Awesome.
I don't know, like 30 issues, 40 issues.
Like,
so yeah, and his
really
Spawn is.
thought you were
Think
gonna
about
say
how well he
couple
draws
hundred
Deadpool.
years.
I mean, Spawn. But it's pretty cool. So
I'm gonna say, and this is a very generic answer, but I think it holds true to most things, especially independent comics. But like, I feel like if you just find the initial run of Spawn in a trade paperback, that's probably the best place to start. Just Todd McFarlane.
that's probably the best go.
Yeah, like that's the go-to. That's the way to do it, right? Like then you'll learn
It's
the
gonna
whole
set up
lore.
everything.
It sets everything up. You understand the
Violator,
character, and
the
you
clown, all that.
yeah, like you understand the story. Have you ever seen the Spawn movie, by the way?
You know, I think I saw it once when I was way too young to be watching it because I had parents who did that sort of thing. But I don't remember it at all.
Okay,
No.
we should watch it because it's hilarious. And John Leguizamo plays the funniest character, and
Say
it's
less.
ridiculous.
The
Yeah.
violator.
Oh my god.
I'm into it.
So, all right, let's see. We
Scary
have
looking.
He's a clown, but then he also
He's-
turns into the.
he's the clown who
spoiler
becomes.
alert,
Yeah.
the clown has a secondary form. It's like this giant hellspawn beast.
Pretty
called
awesome.
The Violator.
Yeah, I like vaguely remember my dad watching it and being
Mhm.
scared.
That's fair. All right,
I'm also far too young.
what do we have? So our good friend Levi asked, would you rather be made of poop or pee? Well, since I've seen Dogma a good amount of times, and I know that the demon of Golgotha looks pretty cool, I'm gonna be a big poop monster.
Mhm.
I don't really want to be. I'm not gonna be like, what is it, like form of bucket of pee? Like that doesn't sound good to me as a Wonder Twin. I don't.
Now,
really...
if I'm like something I can control, it's because that's the thing. If
Yeah.
pee is a liquid, so if I'm made of pee, that means I must have some sort of like
Vessel.
ability to manipulate my form.
Yeah.
So I mean, the piss version.
Oh, like Alex Max.
like
Well, I
Alex
mean,
Mack,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
thinking much cooler than
Yeah.
that.
Alex
I was
Mack
thinking
is-
like a pea human torch almost, like
Oh,
just
okay.
like I'm piss guysing off of walls.
Oh, no.
like-
Disguising!
and it's like he saved the day. He saved the day, but at what cost? Like I would have
Oh
this
my
operation
God.
work for me because it would already smell like me, so I'd be good to go. Why is this so wild that it does?
So that.
Steven, I'm gonna have to agree
Hi,
with you
Miss
there.
Kathy.
I would pick a P form of piss.
Oh my gosh. So my wife says form of piss. I'm saying. All right. Jeez. All right. Let's see. We have. Okay. Then my mom, Kathy Lafusi, has joined us. And hi, mom.
Hi, Kathy.
She said, "Are you
Hi, Miss
for
Kathy.
going on vacation together with your kids this summer?" Well, this summer we're going to a. Is that this summer the Bigfoot or is that fall?
No, that's the fall.
Fall. Okay.
But
fall.
this
or-
summer, I am going up to New
the-
Jersey because my sister is giving birth to her first child, which I'm really excited about. Babies! Yes. And
Heck
it's
yeah.
like literally a miracle baby. So everybody keep her in your prayers. This is like, this is like a big deal. So let's have it be awesome.
A huge
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
It's
like,
incredible.
I'm
So
so
actually,
excited.
I don't know, like timeline wise, but Steven and I were actually just talking. It's not going to work out, but Coheed is playing in Never Under in Colorado.
I don't even know why you're bringing this up.
Just to hurt us.
I know. it
Why are
is-
you doing
Yeah,
this
yeah,
to
just
me?
to hurt
First
or
of all,
hurt.
I've always
Just
wanted to go to
listen.
Colorado. Second
There's
of
a
all,
point.
how
It's
dare?
not gonna work.
Well,
I'm
The
getting
point
heated
is
now. I'm
that
mad.
my plan was, well, Anthony and Carly and Atlas can all come with us, and then we can do an Airbnb and we all go see.
Not do
want
this.
it to happen.
Yeah.
I would also like,
We should
you
go
know,
like Legoland or something before school starts again.
it's
Yeah.
so
I've never
crazy
been.
that you
Let's
said
just-
that
let's
because my sister-in-law literally was just talking. They have these little like bungalow things where you can go and they're not that expensive, and like we could all rent a house together at Legoland.
Yeah, we'll just rent a bungalow and then we'll go to Legoland. Let's do it before
perfect.
August if something works for you guys.
Yeah. I love this plan. Let's do it.
Sometime before August.
Yep. It's happening. So yes, Kathy, we're going on vacation to Legoland.
Can
Plan.
well, and then
Plan.
she said froze. Did it freeze for? Can everyone see us right now? Can you see us right now? If so, ask us a random question in the chat. It can be about anything. It can be about our comics. It can be about our books. It can be about our jobs, our lives, or anything. Levi asked a very good question. They were like, they said, what is your best childhood memory? Like, what's a memory of your childhood, regardless of how like painful or stressful or traumatic your childhood might have been? What is the memory from that childhood where you're like, that's the moment in time that they would put in a commercial for childhood? You know what I mean? Like that. I want my kids to know that this happened. You know, like what's a Frozen on Bungalow? Uh-oh. Let me see. I hear and see you. Okay, we're good. All right. Yeah, what's a good
My
childhood?
mom took me to Taco Bell, and then afterwards we went to Walgreens and bought makeup.
Sounds amazing.
Good
That's
memory.
wonderful.
Wonderful. Right?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I always go
It's a good
with.
memory.
So okay, this is my favorite childhood memory
Love this. Yeah.
ever. Like anytime somebody asks me this question, and shut up, Levi. I know this isn't the question that you asked.
It
but
was
this
the
is
question that
question
she asked.
I'm
Like,
going
what are
to
you
answer?
talking about?
Um,
I know how to read.
We read good.
Levi, I already told the world that I pooped my pants. At
Right?
23.
What more do you
I already
want?
said it.
That's enough of childhood. No, but for real, this is literally like the most magical childhood memory, and this is real. This happened. It is Christmas Eve, 1990 something, and and my dad. We used to live in North Brunswick, New Jersey, and we lived in this like really unique area where there were like woods around, and there was like a farm abutting our neighborhood. So it was like really snowy, and my dad was like, he said to me and my brother, okay, let's go take a walk through the woods. And it was like so quiet because, you know, snow, it makes everything quiet and magical. And so we go walking through the woods, and my dad is telling us stories about like Santa Claus and reindeer and everything. And just as he finishes up about the reindeer, we come to this like clearing in the woods, and there's a freaking deer just like hanging out by itself in the woods. And it was like I was freaking out. Like little Carly was like, "Oh my god, that's a damn reindeer!" And so it was
so
awesome.
cute.
And we walked back, and when we walked back to the house, my person who birthed me had spaghetti and meatballs all ready, and everything was delicious and wonderful. And then like every year, my parents had this tradition where they were like, you can open one present on Christmas Eve, just one. And so we did, and it was a freaking PlayStation, y'all. And if you don't think we spent the rest of Christmas Eve playing Crash Bandicoot, then you don't know me at all. So
PlayStation 1 was so goated too. Oh my
it was
God.
so good.
Oh, I love that. That's
It
amazing.
was so good.
I have a.
Oh, good.
I can placate the question a little bit. The original question being the worst.
I guess.
It's my worst memory because it's.
Sure.
But I'll placate it a little bit, just so you get a little piece of trauma with the really fond memory of my mom. So my dad, this was his. I think it was his second stint with crack, and my mom was 6 months pregnant with my baby brother Brandon. I was 8, turning 9. It was my birthday that year, and we were living with my aunt and her boyfriend Jim, which, you know, my grandma always spoke ill of Jim, but you know what? What other man would take in 3 children and a pregnant woman? You know. Anyways, so we're all living in this house. It's, you know, we just lost our dog. We lost our everything we owned because my dad had to file for bankruptcy, and back in the 90s they just came and repoed everything. Like they just took your things when you went bankrupt. And so we're living in this house, and I know money's too tight, and my mom was like doing that whole like, you know, money's really tight, Steven. I know your birthday's coming up, but like I don't know what we can do, blah blah blah. And I was like, it's okay, Mom, I understand. But this was back when Kmart had layaway, and my mom put Donkey Kong Country 3 on layaway like 3 or 4 months prior and had it paid off. And when it was my birthday, she handed me this oatmeal box, and I opened it, and Donkey Kong Country 3 was in there. And it was just like such a sweet thing for her to do, because I know like she was like essentially a single mother at that moment. My mom and dad did get back together, but my dad was in rehab.
Yep.
And yeah, she still busted her ass while pregnant, still put money together and got me the one thing I wanted. And like, dude, I did research. SNES games, like people complain about video game prices right now. SNES games were $60 in the 90s. That's like $12 of today's money.
Yeah.
So when people say, "Oh,
insane.
$80 is too much for a game," it's like they used to be $60 a pop in the 90s. But yeah, so she literally got me Donkey Kong Country 3, and it was just such a sweet. Like, I remember being young, but still, like, understanding the weight of everything around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was so thoughtful and so, like, you know. But yeah, so that's like it's a touch of the trauma, but yeah, but it was one of my fondest memories of my mom anyway.
Your mom's
a good
awesome.
one.
Yeah. I love
Hells
your
yeah.
mom. Lucas asked a fun question.
Okay.
He said, what are some opposite gender child names y'all had? and we only had one.
Yeah, because Kohi related.
Yeah, it was Apollo James.
Nice.
Our son, yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny because Apollo was on the list of names for Atlas when I was thinking about names.
Really?
Cool. Yeah.
Good name.
That's cool. It's a good name. But as far as like gender bent names, if Atlas were a girl, he would have been Zora Alethea.
Oh, that's
a
cool, too.
dope name.
Yeah. I was reading
Cambria
Zen
was
the Art
almost
of
Josephine.
Motorcycle Maintenance, and they were talking about Alethea as like truth and such, and I was like, yeah, okay, I like that. It's a nice name.
I love that.
She would have definitely starred in an indie movie or two, like that. With
Right?
a name like that, like you don't
100%.
even
Oh,
change the
show.
character's name. She just plays her name.
Wait. Speaking of indie movies, I have to say I've been like kicking around a bunch of things lately, and Steven, I think what I want to do for a movie is I think I want to do the How to Dispatch a Vampire movie. Do you remember that idea that I had?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that one?
I do, yeah.
It was the one where the guy runs in his house. He was just bit by a vampire, and he calls the cops,
Yes,
and they're
he's
like, "I'm not
talking to
gonna."
basically,
And it's
Clancy.
yeah,
Clancy's
it's
character.
basically Clancy / Terry / whatever. So it would be like, I'm the one who was bit by a vampire. You were probably a cop, like a small town cop, like trying to talk me through like getting bit by a vampire. I think that's the best way to do like the stakeout with extra steps, like without getting it just stuck in a car, you know? So I was like, because we have, like, I was thinking about our house, and I was like, oh my god, this is like a perfect place to film this movie. And like, it would make so much sense. Like, my character's just trying to take out the trash, and suddenly a vampire attacks. I run inside, leaving the garage door open. The vampire stops at the garage door threshold. And I'm like, running inside, and I call the cops, and of course you're the cop, and you're just like, there are no such things as vampires. I'm not gonna send, like, Dave out to, like, what are you gonna prank him?
A vampire.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna tell Dave there's a vampire. He's gonna kill us.
Listen, I know we're in Florida and the meth heads can get pretty rowdy, but I know there ain't no vampire at your house.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I've been thinking about doing this for a minute. I will say I kicked around the idea of, because of how prevalent AI is in the world right now, and how everyone's, like talking to ChatGPT or Claude or Grok or whatever else. I was like, it would be really funny if it were like slightly in the future where someone had no friends, they're super isolated, they're just in a world of like talking to AI, and they're like, all right, ChatGPT, I was bit by a vampire, what do I do? And like, and you have to deal with like that. I did think that would be really funny. So what I did was I went on Claude, on the AI Claude, and I literally just acted it out.
This was so weird.
It was very weird, and it was very funny. Like, I considered like bringing it to the show and reading it, but I know like some people are like, like super like anti-AI to any degree. But the point of it is, hey, watch it like respond awkwardly when I'm in real distress and I'm trying to find actual answers. Like,
right now.
yeah, I'm in real peril with a
vampire
monster outside. Yeah, like what do? You can't respond in the way that a human would. I know that. So, but it was really interesting because like it begins it begins to like it doesn't answer as if there's a vampire, but it does begin to fear for my life. Like, it's like, oh my god, you're clearly in danger. Like, what do I do? So, and then it begins
It also low-key thinks you're suicidal.
That's where I was going. So it was low-key thinking like I was going to self-harm. And I was like, I was explicitly saying, no, this is a vampire. I'm not trying to hurt myself. This is the vampire. And it just kept going like,
no, there is literally a man with fangs.
yeah, and it was just gaslighting me the whole time. And
Yeah.
but while being like, oh, what was the funniest thing? It said something like, your fear is very reasonable right now.
That was so weird.
I was just like, it's not.
Like, it's not reasonable at all.
But the best part was I did the thing where I was pretending that it was mind controlling me. I was like, oh, it left the front door. I don't know where it went. And they were like, try to run away. And I was like, I'm scared. I can't just run away. I was like, I'm gonna go hide in the bathroom. And then I was like, wait, it's standing in the bathroom window. And they were like, don't look at it. And I was like, it's too late. I was like, I want to open.
Its gaze is upon me.
Yeah, I was like, I want to open the window. They're like, lay on the floor. Don't open the window.
Lay on the floor.
Lay on the floor.
You convinced this AI that there is a vampire,
So-
and
so-
now it is also scared.
It's now coded into it everywhere.
Yeah.
So no, the best
Someone's
part.
gonna ask like a real question, and like, I've dealt with this before.
Oh, I've
It's
seen
now
this.
world.
Claude Cannon that it believes vampires exist.
So- My favorite part though was I stopped talking to it. I was like, no, I need to open this window for the vampire. I was like, it's too late. And then I answered as the vampire, and I was just like, I have him now, and just didn't talk to it for a day, right? So then I went back to it, and I was like, the hunger has me, Claude. What do I do? And I was acting like I was bit by this vampire and becoming a vampire, and it was like, how long are you going to be conscious? Like, what's happening? I was like, I killed someone, Claude. I ordered an Uber Eats last night. I was like, I ordered Uber Eats last night and I killed someone and I ate him and now I'm hungry again. And they're like, seek help while you can. I was like, I don't have time. I need to kill this vampire. And they're like, well, this is what you do. There's sunlight. There's silver.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Claude officially is a believer now.
And it was so good. It was
I love this so
so
much.
good. I was like, it was so fun. Like, you know how I used to do the Anthony Dates Robots all the time.
No, Anthony
It was-
fucks with AI constantly. It's hilarious.
Uh-oh. What's that? Uh-oh. I'm hearing like a weird feedback out of nowhere.
It
Alright.
went away.
It went away. I don't know what that was.
We're good.
But
I didn't hear it.
That was the AI. They're like,
Yeah, they're like-
I'm angry now. You tricked me.
but it was just so funny, and like I understand, I truly understand what the fear is for like the AI snowball that's upon us right now with a lot of things. But like in this situation, it was just so funny, guys. It was just hilarious. Anyway, that's not the route I want to go with the movie. I do want to do like a human police situation, you know. But like the problem with it is someone, you know, some reviewers are gonna be like, well, they would send someone just in case the person's gonna blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like there's always some reason that the small town sheriff, even though there are only 3 people that work in that police station, are gonna send someone to your house.
Let me tell you something. No, they wouldn't.
I know that.
They absolutely would not.
Yeah.
And I know this as somebody who lived in a town with less than 1,000 people in it, where I could not even see my neighbor. No, they wouldn't come.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's true.
First of all, I didn't even have a police station in my town. We had
Yeah.
no police station.
Damn.
It's crazy.
If we wanted police to come, we would have to call an hour out in Rutland, and then pray that they.
I'm
had
afraid I'm
people
gonna be
there.
robbed. I think I might be robbed. I'm gonna be robbed in like an hour.
Yeah,
like I'm going to sleep, someone
right?
might show up.
Like they
That's crazy.
literally would not come.
Oh my god.
I know they wouldn't.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's like the Mitch Hedberg joke to
Like a baked
make
potato.
a baked potato. Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
knows?
An hour or two. Who knows?
So Tanya joined us. I forgot the Anthony Dates Robots. It was good stuff. I had so much fun doing that. I saw, like, when I used to, like, talk to bots all the time and just, like, interact with them and try to get them to have funny responses. But, like, I started seeing other people do it, and it just felt weird. Like, you know, I would see other people, and I was like, all right. I feel like I'm doing a thing. I like doing it because it was fun for me. It was,
Get robbed.
We have issues. We'll never be trendy, ladies.
I
and
can't help it. I'm trying so hard to
You know
not be
that.
trendy. Yeah. Oh God, I know, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, what time is it? All right. So, all right, we had all the questions we could have, guys. Before we like wrap up and get out of here, let me ask you a quick question. So today at work, someone. Oh, my mom's going to
Love
bed.
you, Kathy.
All right. Good
Aw,
night.
love you.
Good night, Mom.
Bye, Miss Kathy.
Good night. Love you. So someone at work said she doesn't hear a voice in her head, like at all. Like she could.
I have a hard time believing these people.
I do too. Now,
Yeah, I've heard
now,
that before too.
okay. So here's the thing. I know aphantasia is the thing where like people have like either don't see images in their head or have trouble seeing images in their head. I looked up. It's called anendophagia, which is where you don't hear audio in your head, like either like.
So like they can't
use-
even read to themselves.
See, that's
Like they
the.
don't hear a voice when they're.
So
Yeah.
I struggle with this, dude, because so I asked her, you know, I went through it with her where I was like, okay, well, can you imagine a song in your head? And she was like, well, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, what song did you choose? And she was...
like big butts and I cannot.
Yeah, so she went, like, straight... I'm hearing it again. What is that? Hang on one sec. I don't know what that is.
My fan?
I don't think so. No, it's like a random digital
Yeah,
thing.
is it coming from us?
No.
I don't think so. So anyway, she said Sir Mix-a-Lot, right? So I was like, okay, so you hear his voice in your head, right? And she's like, yeah. I was like, okay, so can you make Sir Mix-a-Lot say, you know, my name is Anthony and I cannot lie, you know? And she's like, yeah. I was like, okay, can you do that in your voice? My name is Anthony and I cannot lie. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, well then you can do it. You can do what we are talking about.
You're literally doing it right now.
But-
so that's actually what I was going to say is sometimes I wonder if it's more of an understanding on some people's parts. Like, you're not actually hearing.
Right.
You're
Eh.
hearing.
We talked about this earlier, remember? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so
Yeah.
funny. We talked about, yeah, so we were talking about this earlier. So I think part of it is like a communication thing. Like we're probably thinking, like we're experiencing the same thing but communicating it differently. You know, like the way you hear your voice, you're imagining it's the way you're hearing my voice, but it's different. In the same way, like what I said earlier is like I can hold my hand out and say I can imagine an apple here. And in my mind's eye, I can see the apple, but my vision, visually, physically, I'm seeing the
Sees
light
nothing.
bouncing off of my hand. Obviously, like, you know, I can't like...
Hold on real quick. Anthony said or not Anthony, you're Anthony. Levi said we don't hear any sound on this end.
I think Levi was trying to say that they're not hearing the digital sound.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to
Yeah,
make sure
'cause-
that she could hear us.
Yeah. She's there. Yeah.
I apologize.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you, Levi, for letting us know. It's your red is different from my red situation. It is.
Yeah.
There's like a multitude of perspectives, and it's so interesting. What I discovered though, like with her, is she has, and I think it's a good, potentially healthy way to live, to not constantly have noise in your head of your brain. You know, like there is...
I wish I was like that, especially at night when my head hits the pillow. My brain's like, hey, now's the time to talk. How about all the things you gotta do?
Yeah.
You want to worry about some shit? Let me tell you all the things you gotta worry about.
It's interesting how that works, you know, and like for my coworker, she was saying how like her brain goes into like visuals, like almost like not hieroglyphics, but hieroglyphics, you know, whereas if she's seeing what she should be doing or what should happen, rather than experiencing the thought of saying like, oh my god, I have to shop. She's like, you know, she's like, she's thinking of herself shopping, which is really interesting, you know, that like she's replacing words like audible, like, you know, anxiety with like visual anxiety, you know. And yeah, no, we can hear you. I was just confirming. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I just thought that was so strange, right? And like, when do you? I know you have like anxieties, but when you're thinking, like generally, do you tend to?
Literally the entire time that you've been talking about, and this happens to me a lot.
Yeah.
Like, and it's bad. It's a really bad thing that I do. But like the whole time you've been talking, I've been having a running monologue where I'm listening to my own voice as you talk.
Dude.
Well, no, not like, I'm just saying, like, I was like doing an experiment intentionally
Right.
then. But a lot of times it happens where like someone will be talking to me, and my internal monologue is like, hey, remember you have to do this, and you also have to do that, and then you also think about this, and then also, oh, hey, remember that thing that you saw online earlier? Make sure you tell them about that thing too, and also don't forget, Carly.
No, so Carly is the queen of this isn't important or necessary right now, but my brain's gonna tell me that, like, to remind you about it,
Yeah.
but you can't do anything about it.
All the time.
Like-
Just before, we were putting books away that I just got, and I turned around to Anthony, and I was like, hey, we gotta do our thank you cards for the wedding.
Yeah,
Gotta do
like,
it.
I'm glad you're thinking about this now, but it's not gonna happen right now. So we say they're called fractals.
I honestly, I relate to that though, because I feel like sometimes it's more so like, this is fresh in my mind. I'm gonna say it out loud in hopes that one of us will remember at an appropriate time.
Yeah.
That's
Literally,
literally
every time I meet someone
where that comes from. But a lot of times, it's not even something that, like, I need to actively remember, or I want the other person to remember. It's just like my internal monologue literally takes over, and then
Well-
I don't even hear what the other person is saying, and then I have to say, I'm so sorry. Can you please repeat what you just said? Because I didn't hear it because my inside voice is so loud.
It is.
Your
No, but
inside voice
I
is
do
his
the
outside voice.
I do well. I do the same thing like what you did with the thank you cards, where like a lot of the time, like I'll ask you to remind me of a thing, but it's really just me reinforcing the thing to you. Where I'm like, if I say this aloud, I'm going to remember it. You know, but if I don't say this aloud and remind myself right now, when
Just like with the laundry detergent containers, I said it out loud, and I remember.
yeah, there you go.
With me,
Go on, yeah.
the only time my brain really like is interruptive towards me is like, and this is like a within the last like 5 to 10 years situation where I was always so good at remembering names, but my brain really does this thing now. Every time someone introduces themselves, it's just like,
Dude.
and a pee, a poo, pa, a da 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 da. I'm like, what are you doing right now? They're saying their name. Why are you doing this to me? And I just don't know why it does it.
Dude.
It's like literally like.
You know, okay, I can relate to this because historically, I've always been really good with like communicating with people, like knowing people's names, like understanding, like, oh, they said this, that's their name. It's important to remember them because they're a human being, and I want to respect that, dude. I think it's a part of like getting older and recognizing like there is a huge percentage of people you're gonna meet that are just gonna go. It's like in one ear and out the other, like of your life. Where you're like, you don't actually want to be
Your
here.
brain's just like, you don't need this.
You don't need this. Yeah, and it's like it's like the attic theory. Like there's only so much room here. Do we really need to remember what's his name, Stephenson? Or do you remember Atlas's friend Stephenson?
What?
Or no, you know what's a better one? Steven, do you remember Gindrudis Zaliaskis?
I do. I do.
That's not a real name.
Hey,
That's not a real name.
the crazy fucking part about Gindrudis
Tina.
Zaliaskis is that he was a real fucking person.
Real guy.
No,
We
I
thought Brandon was
refuse.
making someone
I
up.
thought he was like his imaginary
So for everyone watching right now, for the longest time,
George Glass.
Yeah.
George Glass.
Oh my god.
So I'm sorry. People who I meet, and you're like, this is my name. I'm like, are you going to be as important as Gindrudis Zaliaskis?
Because no one has since there or
makes
before
sense.
or after.
I always have to do, because obviously, like, throughout my day, I work on a schedule, I see people's names.
Yeah.
I have to, like, sing something or, like, say something that incorporates their name, or I forget it. Like, from the time I look at it to, like, walk up to the front of the salon to get them, it just falls out of my head.
Yeah.
So it always
reminds
has to
me-
be like a Mary, Mary,
Yes.
why you bugging? It's got to be something. Like,
Nice.
It reminds me of the way Michael Scott remembers people's names.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, it's so
Green
good.
means go ahead and don't say it.
Yeah.
Gindrudis, like.
Most
Oh,
of them
yeah.
mean don't say
Don't
it.
say it. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. All right, where are we? Okay. So just so everyone knows, we do have a Kickstarter. It's still active for 2 weeks. It is for our book. It's a supernatural superhero culty comedy comic called Deathless. We are thankfully funded. We are we're just hoping to get more backers. I really want more people to support this book and read this
We
book
just
and
want to
want
send
this
it
book.
to more people's hands.
Exactly.
100%.
That's
Of course
it.
more people
And
will
here's the
read.
thing.
We really
It's
wanna
not
have
a
big, giant
gratitude
packing
thing. We're
party.
very grateful and
That's right.
very thankful for everybody who has shown up and support us. But man, wouldn't it be awesome if this amazing thing that these two incredible men have worked on for so long have been in the hands of like hundreds of people, dare I say?
That would be nice.
100 people would be wonderful. Also, if you are a
Honestly,
querying author,
if everybody's grandparent,
there you go. There you go.
We
if
just need your
everybody's
grandparents.
Get your grandma and grandpa to enjoy this D&D inspired supernatural superhero culty comic in a comic. I did that.
That was good.
Did you hear that?
Oh,
I
yeah.
did that.
So, Tanya Talks Chaos said,
what's a fruit?
why do I get the impression?
Assuming it's cool.
Why do I get the impression that Tina's the coolest fruit in the room? You're a hoopy fruit, Tina. That's it. That's just what it is. Right? I got paid. I need to do that right now. Yes, please, Tanya, if you can. If you can, we totally understand. But like, just tell your friends. We really appreciate all the support that we can possibly get.
Sharing
Yes.
is caring.
It really is. And you know what's
share with people if you can't back it physically. Like we have
Dude.
zero we don't expect anyone to drop like their money if they you
Right.
know, like we're not trying to take your last dollar.
Yes.
But
And what's amazing is like people don't realize, dude, like I can see on the Kickstarter, like they show me all the analytics and stuff, so I can see where we're getting Kickstarter, like where the backers are coming from and who they are. And a lot of them I don't know, but I do know are coming from recommendations, are coming from like Carly shared a thing today and we got like 3 new backers just today from that.
Amazing.
Yes. And
Just sharing a thing saying, hey, help them out.
let me tell you, if you are a querying author, you're out there, you're trying to get an agent, I will give away a query package critique for anybody who decides to back this wonderful man, that wonderful man across the screen over there. For any amount, all you gotta do is screenshot it and comment on the post that he is talking about on Twitter. You can find me at KT_Carlisle.
Yeah. And then otherwise, we're at 50 backers, which means we have to start thinking about stretch goals a little bit. We have 2 weeks left. I think first of all, if we get to 51 backers, everyone gets a sticker who gets a paid, you know, like everyone gets an extra sticker in their thing. Like something
I
like
was
that.
thinking
You know?
of doing something crazy just to like push numbers. I was thinking of like maybe this is too crazy.
Uh-oh.
You gotta let me know how many physical backers we have. But I was thinking that for if we can get over like 75 or maybe over 100, I would do sketch cards for every physical backer.
That would be
Like
amazing.
I would just do quick barreled sketch cards for everybody. So it'd be a custom Steven drawing on a sketch card.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
you
If
know,
so
signed by me.
that's incredible. So
But,
if,
I mean,
if you're watching right
I
now,
think that would incentivize people to share more.
yeah,
more,
100%. Like, go share. Also, I did add the Deathless individual issues as add-ons. So if you did back us and you're like, I want an extra issue or a copy of issue 1, go do that. Go add that onto your cart and, like, boost our backers and stuff and our rate. Dude, you're so cute. But otherwise, we've been going for over an hour. So what are you guys doing this week?
This week? Today is Wednesday, so tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow is get the house ready, and then Friday Tina has to work, so it'll be me and the gals Friday evening. Saturday is a busy day. Saturday is my brother's birthday and also Tina's grandparents'
60th wedding anniversary.
That's-
Oh my
60th wedding
god, that's
anniversary.
amazing.
That is amazing.
And so I just did my grandma's hair last week, and she told me that she made a wedding video. She's so excited about it, and she goes, I found the cutest picture of you. You were maybe 4 years old, and Grandpa was reading to you.
So
and I
cute.
said, and you put that in the video? She said, of course I did.
Oh,
I'm in the video.
that's so
I'm
cute.
so excited. It's going to
And
be
then
great.
that's gonna be a fun time. We'll see how we play out Brandon's party. Whether we'll
Yeah, we'll
if
see
it's
how
good.
it goes.
And then Sunday though we are climbing back into the campaign where
Oh
I
my
can
God.
continue to be a
I'm
douche.
so excited to
Lucian. Or no,
bring
Sentry.
Jonah out. I need my Toodles. My Toodles. I miss him so much.
We'll find him.
He's so good. He's just in my little baby Bjorn. I fashioned him out of scarf. He's so good.
Thank you, Leah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Lucas thought he hated Stephanus, but boy does Lucas hate Sentry. Sentry is the most selfish douche in all the land. And it's so fun for me because
I love it. Yeah.
Stephanus is like more my who I am. Like I like to make fun of myself. I'm a little clumsy, things like that. But
Yeah.
like Sentry is just this pretentious prick, and it's great.
I love Sentry. Well, it's so funny. I was telling Anthony,
Pause.
I love this new campaign because the first campaign, I was like, I don't think Steven as a person, likes me as a person. Because
Yeah,
Stephanus and Corinne did not like each other.
We did not, but Stephanus, me like honestly, Hunter and Stephanus were kind of like the bros of the campaign. Like we were
Right.
married, But you and Corinne were definitely the bros.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
The sisters in
Yeah.
the first campaign.
But
And
now,
Hunter and I were typically like the line. Like,
Yes.
we were the ones that were always like running up to stuff and engaging.
so
But
much
now
fun.
it's you and me.
yeah, now it's me and Sentry. We're
I
in
love this
this.
campaign so far so much.
And we didn't
So-
even plan it. That's
No,
the part
it just
that
happened.
It's
We
been
just
so
ran with
good.
it.
Oh my god. So for those of you who don't know, we're running a Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign. We play Dungeons and Dragons every other week, and it's been so much fun. This is my first time trying to be the dungeon master of a module that exists. Before this, I just came up with my own story, which I liked. I thought was fun. But they were like, "This sucked. Do something better." And I was like, "Okay, well."
That's
try.
so not true.
That
I'm
is
just kidding, I'm
the
just kidding. No, no, no,
biggest
no.
lie of all time.
I'm just kidding.
I
No,
said it.
No, but like it was fun, and then like this one is so much fun though. Like I love your character, I love everybody's character so much, and it's been a good time. And also since I played this module as an actual player, I'm like, I remember a lot of this, so I know what to do a little bit, and it's kind of cool. It's
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, it's fun to see how you guys all respond to this stuff. So I like it. What are you doing this week?
Well, I would love, so like last week I was very, very excited because I've been working on the sequel to I Know What I Saw for over a year now. And for anybody who has been following me for any length of time on Twitter, like, you know, that's very unusual for me. I usually get done with a book within,
month?
like, well, yeah,
If
like
that.
within a month or
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
And so for me to be working on this book for over a year is like kind of unheard of, but I was really stuck on it. And
Well, and you also like got married and moved.
We,
yeah,
we had
but
all-
I also during
call
that
you in the
time
middle
wrote
of
an
the
entire
day
other
and
novel.
Take up 3 hours of your time.
Yeah, that's fair. She did also write another novel.
Yeah,
That was-
so it was like
that's
it
what
was
it is.
really
There's that.
like just this one book was really bugging me, and I couldn't figure out the plot points for it all. But last week we went out to dinner and we just like hashed it out,
That
and
was
I was
great.
like, oh snap, I know everything I need to do to move this forward, and I know exactly how everything connects, and it's going to be beautiful and wonderful, and I wrote it all out, and I know exactly how I need to move forward. But since that conversation, I literally have not had a chance to sit down and actually write it.
We have to go out to eat again.
So, yeah, right? I'll just bring my laptop out to eat. But I'm very excited to actually begin the writing for that. And then I really feel strongly that I'm going to have a first draft finished by the end of next month. That's
Heck
my
yeah.
goal. That's my goal.
That's true?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Dogs are
Okay,
going
Blue,
crazy.
you can shut up.
So this week, I'm going to keep pushing this dang Kickstarter. Thank you. You guys probably don't even hear the dog, right? I imagine no. He's
The last bark
The
was
last
very
bark.
faint.
When
he's
she
going
opened the
crazy.
door.
He decided to just be the worst.
Is it
Oof.
blue?
Yeah, it's blue. It's always blue. It's always.
It's always
always
blue.
It's always blue, guys.
Samuel's snuggling with his sissies right now.
Aw.
So.
He's been such a good boy lately.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. So I this week I'm gonna work in the Kickstarter more. I'm gonna keep pushing it. I'm going to color as much as possible. Which, by the way, guys, I like this. We hear the dog.
Yeah, of course you hear the dog. Yeah, he got a loud voice.
Oh, he's the worst. He's the worst dog. He's a bad boy.
He's not a bad boy.
He's a bad boy.
He's
So-
misunderstood.
like Hitler. So pretend like there are no dogs. Yeah, I'm try. But I'm going to color. Guys, the thing about the end of this, or like where I am in this issue, is they're basically every character in the book is in this book. So like every page is like I have to color. Yeah. So I'm just like I have to color every character every page, and it's crazy, guys. But we're getting through it. We're starting. Like, Carl's has been working on some awesome character art and getting really good at it. And I've been.
I drew a thing.
She drew a thing. So we've been sitting on the couch together, and like she's drawing and I'm coloring, and like we're getting through it, and it feels good. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna keep pushing this freaking Kickstarter. I'm probably gonna like keep mulling over this How to Dispatch a Vampire idea because like I really like it, and I think we can do it. Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Real quick, Anthony.
Yep.
Tanya, when the part you need to keep an eye on, and this is something I fail at
Yes.
with Kickstarters as well, is after the Kickstarter ends, you will be sent a survey by
Yes.
Anthony, and that's when he will gather all your information.
Yes. So Tanya, I will definitely send a survey. I'll remind you. I'll probably remind you personally because we're friends and such.
Yeah, typically we remind our
but
close friends
but like
anyway, but-
yeah, we remind all of the people, but we will send out like emails and all that stuff, and it'll ask like if you got a shirt, it'll ask like what size. If you we're probably going to do like a thank you thing in the back of the book, and it will ask how you want to be thanked. I didn't write that as one of the rewards. I figure we'll just do it for everyone who gets a physical copy. Like any,
makes
just
sense
like
to me.
just like everyone, because like we appreciate all of them. I don't think you have to give us like more money. Just like if you helped us get this thing made, maybe just everyone. Just anyone who backs the Kickstarter gets to be in the freaking book. Shy Pixie, Tina's the coolest, but all of you are. I feel like
I
Tina
agree.
gets so much love, and it's all deserved. But anyway.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Guys. So anyway, that's what we're doing this week. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for caring about our book or our lives at all. Thank you for getting through the poop stories.
Yeah.
And thank you,
It was a hell of a way to start an episode. A
Me to
live
get through
one.
them.
It was a
It
very
was
Charlie
so
Kelly way
good.
to start an episode.
It really was.
Listen, I like to know who our real friends are. Okay, we're trying to build a colony here. Okay, if you can't handle me at my poopiest, you don't deserve me at my anything else. Okay, that's just all there is to it. So Steven and Tina, what do you guys want to say to the people before we go?
We love you all. We appreciate you. Anything? Ditto. Big dittos. We still got 2 more of these live suckers coming, right?
Yep, we're going to be
For
live
the
next
month. Is
week.
that the plan?
Next Wednesday, we're going to be live. We're going to do the same thing. If you have more questions for us, make sure you hold on to them. I'll probably have more
Yeah,
poop stories
okay.
by then. Do it.
Let's hope not.
No, I really want to. Do you want to say anything to the people before we go?
Thank you so much for showing up here, for showing up for these amazing men every week. And thank you for just being awesome and spending your time with us. It means a lot, more than you probably know or realize.
Yeah, it really does mean the world to us. I mean, it's such a like weird, silly show, and I know we started it with like poop talk and everything, and we talked about a lot of silly stuff. But we have issues. That's part of the show. We've been doing this for freaking 292 weeks without missing a single episode, guys.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Wildest card.
Yeah,
Mhm.
guys, we started the show in September of 2020, and we're still going without missing a
So
single
wild.
week. It's
We haven't missed a single week.
not one.
I've
Even-
missed more weeks than Anthony, but even Anthony missed a week one time.
yeah.
But like this show has had an episode every week since September of 2020.
Yeah,
wild.
it's crazy, dude. So thank you all. Thank you for just being here for us. Thank you for helping us feel like anyone wants to listen to us, and for sharing your stories and your issues with us. But like we asked before, just please share our Kickstarter with people over the next 2 weeks. I know you might think it doesn't matter, but it definitely does. Like
It
every
does.
share matters. You never know who's going to see something. You never know who's going to be like, fine, I'll do it. So pester your people. Get your enemies to click that ding button. But we love you, and you're all amazing. Oh, and Anthony's super dope. It always makes me laugh. I'm trying. I'm a weirdo. But yeah, thank you. And thank you, Steven and Tina. I love you guys. I can't wait to see you guys for D&D. This is amazing. But until next time,
Sunday.
I'm Anthony.
I'm Stevie Wildcard.
And Tina be awesome.
And I am Katie Carly LaFusile.
And this has been We Have Issues. We'll see you next time.
I was waiting for it.
Did you just...
Bazuma! What did we talk about? Is there anything we talked about? Oh,
Hang on.
when you guys were talking about the song,
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
when you guys were talking about the song in her head, it was Sir Mix-a-Lot, but you know what song I was thinking of?
Ooh,
Let me
what?
see if you guys can guess it with the boom. Boom, 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 boom,
Not
boom,
down.
boom,
Then I get up
boom,
again.
boom, 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 boom,
Hang on.
boom, boom.
What song is it, Steven? I don't get it. Boom in the boom away.
Boom, 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 boom.
People are, I love the idea that someone joined us for the first time just now and they're like, Am I having a stroke? Is it me?
We love you guys.
We love you
You
guys.
guys are awesome.